One of the big reasons why the left continues to detest Joe Rogan is because he is a defender of free speech. This is one of the reasons why they want to destroy him, why they want to eradicate him, is because he is willing to stand up for free speech, free expression, and all of that type of stuff. And of course, they don't want that. They don't want you to be able to have an opinion that goes against their narrative. They want to eradicate you, even if you try to have an opinion that they don't like. But Joe Rogan is here today to absolutely put the hammer down on all of this stuff, and I think you guys are going to appreciate what he says here. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. That's not discourse, that's propaganda. Boom. Already coming in hot. Joe Rogan blows up on people who call for censorship on social media. And of course, a lot of this is unfortunately encouraged by people in Hollywood. I mean, they themselves are some of the biggest people that do this, right? Like, they continue to prove that they are some of the biggest culprits of pushing cancel culture. We saw that recently with Gina Carano. There are other examples of that as well, but she's definitely one of the biggest examples of late. So anyway, what Joe Rogan says here is absolutely fantastic. He is doing an interview with a filmmaker, actually, so it's kind of interesting. But we're going to go ahead and take a listen to this and see what Joe Rogan has to say about a lot of this insanity that's going on.
What they've encountered in life, and that human beings...
Hold on, let me turn it up a little bit here. Right there, okay.
...are vast resources and reservoirs of potential, all of us, and that brilliant people can be Asian and black and white and all kinds of things, and that racism is stupid. If you want to teach that, I'm all with you. But if you want to tell my 9-year-old they have to be anti-racist...
Well, it doesn't mean anything.
What does it mean? Yeah, what does that mean? So they have to go find racism and confront it? Well, the problem is, this is the thing about censorship. This is what I was saying when...
So, I mean, I completely agree with that. I think he's absolutely spot on. It's insane the way that they continue to change narratives and change language. And if you don't continue to ascribe to that yourself, then you are part of the problem. That is in itself is a huge issue. But what he says next is really good too.
When people were calling for there were some people that celebrated certain people getting removed from Twitter. Like in the early days, it was like Milo Yiannopoulos, then it was Alex Jones. And I was like, hey, man, if you don't want to see where this is going...
Alex Jones is pretty much always right about his stuff, by the way. Just pointing that out there.
Do you understand that once they start censoring people for what they believe is something that's objectionable, that obviously the person who said it doesn't think it's objectionable, it's going to keep going further and further, and they're going to keep moving the goalposts. And then eventually it's going to come to you, and you're not going to be left enough. And you might be a really left-wing Democrat like Bill Maher. Like, they're coming for Bill Maher all the time now.
Yes, or Sarah.
Yep, that is exactly the truth right there. Bill Maher is absolutely a liberal. At least a liberal. He might be more of a leftist than even a liberal, but at least he is someone that values, certain common sense principles still. At least he is still willing to hold on to some of that type of stuff, but it isn't enough. Even if he has one opinion that they don't like, they will go after him. They will go after you, even if you have just one opinion that they don't like. Imagine having multiple opinions that they don't like. But even if you have just one, that is all it takes for you to be labeled as one of the evil enemies of the woke Marxist, neo-Marxist agenda that is being pushed in our country.
Sarah Silverman. Well, Sarah turned around and said, wait, it's my own party. It's my own party. Well,
it doesn't matter.
Good morning.
It doesn't matter. You are on the censorship train, and there's only so many stops before it gets to your fucking house. And that's how I feel about all this stuff. If you want to say that human beings should be able to express themselves, and we need to do it with in a way that doesn't harass people or dox people, or threaten people, but we have to be able to express ourselves because it's the only way we sort out what's right and what's wrong.
Absolutely 100% correct about all of that. So with that being said, I really appreciate what Joe Rogan says here. I think he is absolutely spot on. Let me know in the comments below what you think about what he says. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you in another video very soon. Bye.